Hey Aries, it's Tara. Welcome to your June 1st through the 15th Psychic Tarot Forecast. I appreciate your joining me. Happy June. Yay. Don't you love the beginning of the summer? I don't know why. It's vacation for a lot of people. It's travel. It's kids out of school. So hopefully that's going well for you. Busy activities, right? If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, my friends in the Southern Hemisphere, then happy winter to you. All right. Okay, so I'm picking three cards from, this is the Hanson Roberts deck. I usually use them as clarification, but I'm going to use them as the main cards today and then use the John Holland Psychic Tarot as the clarifying or indicator cards. I kind of like that word indicator. Okay, all right, so the first card is your environment. Let's see what's up. All right, second card is what's changing. And the third card, wow, that card came up a minute ago. Okay, is the outcome. All right, Aries, and then, can you all see those? I'm going to go ahead and select the indicator cards. So this is from the John Holland deck. All right, wow, chakra card, loving that. Okay. Okay, interesting. Well, I can't help but notice when looking at these cards, I mean, my gosh, this major arcana card says hope. It's really shining brightly, isn't it? So it's the same as the star card, and then it's below the Eight of Pentacles. So I can't wait to talk about that. I'm seeing a lot of circular activity in your reading, Aries. Of course, this mandala on the sacral, this circle, the circles here, the circles here. I'm noticing these circles. This one not so much, but a little bit in through the stained glass window in this sort of religious looking or spiritual looking building. All right, lots of round, meaning maybe you're feeling different directions or you're going in a different direction. Let's see what the cards have to say. Well, for your environment position, the High Priestess came up. And I have to tell you, I love the High Priestess card. She's one of my favorites. And I think because she uses her own intuition, she doesn't have to go after the counsel of others. She is her own counsel. She absolutely makes her decisions from her psychic. That's funny. I was looking up at, I'm facing, let's just say this, trees outside, and it just felt so comfortable that I looked down. I was getting ready to say she pays attention to her second chakra. Well, that's what this is. So you guys are, this is a major arcana card, and the universe is saying, pay attention to that intuition, to your psychic gut, your feelings, your what comes up around you. Whether you get it from the gut, people really do. I had my human design chart done yesterday by someone who does readings, and it's just fabulous. And I'm going to do readings for him in return. And I learned that some people really do, when they get a gut feeling, they can feel their gut either yes or no. Some people, their emotions, and then some people there's it's splenic or it's spleen oriented, which I know sounds odd, but pay attention to however you receive your intuitive hits, okay? Because it's important for you guys. You're obviously in the mode to pick up information that you're not used to picking up, Aries. This is information that is not in your head. It's the spiritual or the guidance or the angelic realm who wants to talk to you. It could be your, if you have guides or if you angels or spirits on the other side who you feel like contact you, but it's to pay attention to that. That will help me move you in expanding directions, expansive directions. I'm looking into my crystal. That's why I just turned the light on. Well, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. A lot of, I'm looking into the light, into this crystal under my light. But if you take a look at it, I don't know if you guys see this or not. There's a big area of, it would be called white space or in between space. This feels very expansive, like you are communicating with those beyond. Some of you are. I know that you're not necessarily mediums per se, but I'm just feeling like you can tune into that intuitiveness. And then you'll be able to manifest. Not then. I mean, you'll manifest no matter what, because this card comes up in the changing. So what this means to me is that it's the Eight of Pentacles. It's about your money, about your finances, your property, your body. And the card, the indicator card, is the Star card. So if this had been a totally different card, if this had been like the Tower, I would have said, oh, some of you are going to have problems with your money. And I'm not saying that for all areas, no one's going to have problems with money. But there is a good foundation. What's changing for you, what's making you the Star, is something that has to do with your ability to earn money, your drive, your force, your passion, your skills, your talents. And I just love these two cards together, because the Star card indicates someone who is, it's interesting. The Star card indicates, again, I'm saying this twice, but someone who is channeling their inner wisdom to be able to manifest in the outer world. And it's what I call in numerology, the 8 card is the power card. It's being able to bridge the spiritual and the material together. So I have the spiritual material together. So that's the 8. And this talks about your inner guidance and paying attention to the second chakra, which this is carnelian. And I just love it for second chakra. I'm going to put that right there. That feels good. So I really do feel like what's changing for some of you guys is, and girls, is your money. Your finances are going to be increasing. I mean, that's pretty bottom line for a lot of you. I feel like some of you are swooping down on a business deal, swooping down on an investment, swooping down on some land that's you can grab before the next person. I just feel like some of you are able to make some really good business deals in the month of June. Wow, there's all sorts of opportunity too once you do that. There's opportunity to build, there's opportunity to lease, there's opportunity for mineral rights. I don't know why that's coming up, or whatever else that may be. For some of you, this land has meaning. It might have been in your family for a long time, has deep roots. For some of you, it might be, depending on where you live, but native properties to it. So if you're in the United States, maybe the Native Americans. If you're in, Mexico, the Mayans, or whatever country, the native roots, whatever that might mean to you. The Aborigines, whoever that means to you in your particular country, or where you're purchasing the land, or what you might be looking at as far as earth, land, growth. Just saying, that's interesting. Okay, and your third card, the outcome, is the Four of Swords. If I can get these cards too, there you go. The Four of Swords, and this card came up in the last reading. And as you can see, it's about taking a rest, taking a vacation from the mind, maybe taking a holiday. Some of you might be going on holiday, a trip, and it would be very good for you. It would be cleansing your thoughts, cleansing your mind, letting go of the good and the not so good. You know, that could go either way, or maybe you're just taking a vacation from this. This has been a strong point for you, and you're like, okay, wow, now I can celebrate. Take some time to myself. You know, what's interesting though, the indicator card under this is the Five of Wands. And we know the Five of Wands is about different opinions, different options, challenging options. So it may come up that, okay, yeah, I get to take some time out or go on a trip, a much needed trip, but wow, I still have to answer text, emails. I have to get on a conference call, do some Skype with some people because there's some issues. There's some differences of opinion that I need to help sort out. I see some of you all being able to relax and then, oops, no, got to get on a call. You know, it's like, okay, it's just it's part of the deal. I'm looking too at this card. This is, like I said, the same as the Five of Wands. And these to me always remind me of orbs. And then I look at this red circle. So it's encompassing. And then between these two rocks, as this guy's getting ready to step out, there's this cobalt blue which connects the two rocks so that he won't fall, so that he doesn't misstep, literally misstep, or make a wrong decision. So although there may be some tricky times, I feel like you're going to be fine. And look at the, if you can see what he's stepping on here, this looks like it could be an angel. I've looked at this card many times. It could be an angel right there, or it could be a winged falcon, or it almost looks like a drawing, and I've said earlier of like a native drawing. I'll just put it that way. In some caves, or just a long ago population, long ago culture drew something like this. So the feeling is that you are going to be fine. You may have a little bit of disturbances, but again, you're not going to misstep. You're going to have some different options and choices, and some people that are not agreeing with one another possibly, but feels like you're the leader and you're going to take charge. Right, Aries, I'm going to add up and look at my crystal. I'm going to add up the cards, all of them, and see if there's anything in the crystal about these two cards, about Aries needing to take time or possibly surgery for some of you. If it's about surgery, then there may be a few obstacles around this. This card is called Obstacles and Challenges, by the way. And so I don't want to be negative here. I'm just saying that, again, I feel like you're not going to misstep, or the surgeon or the doctor is not going to misstep. You're going to get that much needed time. Let's see. And recuperate. Yeah, I'm looking into the crystal and I'm not getting a negative or bad sense or feeling of this particular, if it's about health. Now, of course, some of you Aries may say, well, you know what? I do have a health problem. I do have some issues going on. So if you do, and it's going to take more recuperation, more surgery, more of alternative ways of looking at your problem, then I feel like you will find those. I feel like the solution is out there for you. Okay, so now I'm going to add the cards up. I hope you guys can see these. I love the chakra card came up, especially under what is already a very spiritual high priestess. And she's the 2, and this is the 2. So see how well these go together? All right. A lot of pollen in the air today here in Texas, and so my nose is very itchy. I apologize for my voice. Okay, so 2 and 8 is 10, and 4 is 14. 14 and 5 is 19. 19 and 17 is 36, 37, 38. Is that right, you guys? 2 and 17 is 19, and 5 is 24, 28. 28 and 8 is 36, 37, 38. Yes. 3 and 8 is 11. 11 is the master number of service. And I feel like that you guys are going to be focusing on the services that you have. Whether it's your intuition and how to incorporate what you get into your money, and how to recuperate from what all you're doing and relax. So 11 is also the number of being a lighthouse. I feel like 11 life paths, or if you're born on the 11th of the month, or you're a 37 life path, which adds up to 11, which is what I just got, is about creativity, but it's about a lighthouse. And people that are 11 life paths, others naturally gravitate to you. So let me know in the comments below if you are. And thank you so much. Remember to watch your sun, or excuse me, your moon and your rising sign if this doesn't resonate with you. You have gotten comments about that, and I'll say, well, watch your moon and rising, and then some people say, oh yeah, my moon, that was it. Or some people watch all three, and two of them will really, really resonate with them. So, of course, this is a general reading for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like your own personal private reading, go to my website, taraventura.com. Click on the orange-red button that says Order a Reading, and it'll take you through to the payout. I so appreciate your joining me today, and I wish you the best, Aries, for this beginning of the month of June. All right, I think there's some good things coming. Please remember to subscribe. You all be well, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.